Miss Vera, I'm bored. He doesn't even have time for me. She's too busy with the kids. From school runs to this, to that, to that. I mean, the complaints are endless. Research shows that marriages fail within the first 5 years of inception. So marriages that survive the first 5 to 10 years have higher tendencies of making it to life, right? And you see, this thing called boredom can be fixed. You just need to be intentional about it. My name is Vera Chikezie-Oke and I'm a sexologist for wholesome sexuality. Here we talk about sex and how it affects you, your life, your relationship with yourself, your spouse, and your God. Have you liked, have you subscribed? If you haven't, run along now. I'll be waiting right here as we dive right into the topic for today. And we're back. So today we're going to be talking about reinforcing intimacy in marriage. Reinforcing. See, it's by force. When I use the word reinforcing is because it means that it has been there, right, and it's slipping away. So we want to reinforce it. We want to make sure that it stays there, right? We want to spice it up. We want to take it to the next level, right? But you see, to reinforce intimacy, you need to have two intentional, willing, covenanted partners. I'll say it again. For you to be able to reinforce it, you need to have two intentional, willing, covenanted partners to be able to make the reinforcement work right. Now, if you have one partner that wants it, the other one doesn't want it, that partner that wants it cannot do it by themselves. If you have one willing partner and the other unwilling, it can't work. If you have two unintentional people, it can't work. Two intentional people, it will work. It would work. So let me give you tips on how to reinforce it. So reinforcing intimacy in marriage is crucial for maintaining a strong and healthy relationship. Here are a few tips. One, prioritize communication. If I get $1 for every time I tell you how important communication is, I mean, in every video I shoot, I talk about communication. I would be a billionaire in foreign currency because what? I mention communication every time I shoot a video. You need to learn to communicate. And I'm not going to talk about communication today. Swipe down, scroll down. While scrolling, keep watching. You would see where I talked about communication as a topic of its own. It has a full video on its own, right? You need to prioritize communication. Make time for regular conversations about your thoughts, your feelings, and experiences. Ensure you listen actively and empathetically to your partner. The second tip will be show affection. Stop being bland. Stop being bland. Stop being emotionless. Stop being unperturbed. It's not good. It ain't good. Let me speak rubbish. It ain't good. Show affection. Physical touch is important in marriage. Even the non-physical one is important, but physical is very important. A hug here, a kiss there, hold hands, call dull often to maintain a physical connection. I've talked about the 10-second kiss, right? Yes, but I will mention it again. If you don't do anything in a day, make sure you spend at least 10 seconds kissing your spouse. Do it and thank me later. The third tip will be quality time. Spend quality time. You see, it takes intentionality. You need to spend quality time together. Schedule regular dates. Maybe walks in the park. Maybe just sitting in the house, holding hands. Maybe spending time in the kitchen, cooking up nonsense. It doesn't have to make sense. The whole idea is that both of you are spending quality time with each other, away from the hustle and bustle of the economy of life, of the challenges, everything that's happening. Both of you in the same space, spending quality time with each other. The next thing is express love and appreciation. My darlings, love is an action word. It's not a noun. Love is not the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. It's an action word. It's a doing word. Love is a verb. So express it. You cannot say you love somebody and not show it. Show it, express your love and appreciation. Frequently tell your spouse how you love them. Express appreciation for the little things. Oh, thanks for lunch today. Oh, thank you for, oh, I really appreciate it. Oh, you're so talented. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Practice emotional intimacy. Share your thoughts, your fears, your challenges, your dreams. Be open and vulnerable with each other. It helps build trust. The sixth one will be create rituals. Establish routines that foster closeness, such as having breakfast together, eating from the same plates. I mean, growing up, I watched my parents eat from the same plate till tomorrow, even though now different diet plans and all whatnot. But for the longest of time in my life, I watched my parents eat from the same plates. You know, you now hear, take the meat. No, don't take it. Give it to me. Please. But you see, that's a routine that they had established in their marriage. That's still part of what they do till tomorrow. Support each other. Be your spouse's biggest fan. Stop supporting Messi. Lionel. Stop having rubbish arguments about Messi and Ronaldo and all whatnot. How often do you talk about your spouse like this? How often do you talk about your spouse's dreams and aspirations like this? How often do you talk about your spouse's achievements? Be your spouse's number one fan and also your spouse's number one critique. Yes, there is a balance. Both negative and positive feedback should come from your spouse. Set goals together. Work on shared goals, whether they're related to finances, health, projects, personal growth, family, spiritual growth. Set goals together and be accountable to each other. You see, all these things are forms and ways to build intimacy. I have not talked about sex. Everything I've said now are ways to reinforce intimacy. Intimacy is into-me-see. Oh, my father took it to another level where he said, intimacy is into my partner. See. So you are seeing into your partner, into your spouse, right? Keep learning about each other. I always tell my husband, you are new every morning, always new every morning. You cannot over-know somebody. You can't completely know somebody because we're human beings, we evolve. We get better, we grow. We get better, we grow. Keep learning about each other. And then when it starts getting difficult, seek help. It's okay to get help. It's okay to get counseling. It's okay to pay for counseling. Get help and don't damage your relationship. See you in the next video.